I'm making at my house at your house. Today, I'm doing an every plate, but I'm going to switch out some of their seasonings and skip the cheese because I'm on a weight loss goal, y'all. We have 1.6 pounds left to go. And if I put this cheese on it, it's like 6 points. I'm not doing 6 points on that. We're going to just do our Laughing Cow cheese that we did yesterday, okay? So anyway, this one here is Tex-Mex, all right? Tex-Mex is like different seasonings put together. But most of the times when you use Tex-Mex, they have poblano peppers or and onions and red bell peppers, just peppers and onions and potatoes in there. So this calls for Yukon Gold potatoes, sweet potatoes, poblano pepper, a red bell pepper, but they gave me a yellow one in the box, so I brought my own red one out because I like color in my food. All right, and then it has a yellow onion. It comes with the Southwest spices in here. It comes with hot sauce, sour cream. And that's another thing with the sour cream. I think we're going to do an experiment and do some with sour cream and hot sauce and some with low-fat Greek yogurt, because you could substitute both of those. And let's see if I can get away with it, okay? Rather than taking the points from the sour cream, we'll try and do the fat-free one. So this is a combination of Pampered Chef and Weight Watchers and every plate. But you know what? If I can do this, you can do this, all right? And you have all these ingredients to make yourself a great dinner or breakfast. Yeah, breakfast can be made for dinner and dinner can be made for breakfast. So this one is actually a dinner on there, but I think it's more breakfast style. Now the only thing is you have to supply your own eggs on this one. And I'm thinking maybe we'll do another omelet like we did yesterday. I'm not sure if I want an omelet or we'll do the over easy egg. Okay, so I'm here on the platform called HAPS. Offers free world-class broadcasting tools, and I'm actually allowed to share it out to several different platforms. Currently I'm sharing out to my Facebook business page, my Facebook VIP page. All right, eventually I'm probably going to eliminate one or the other and just go all on my VIP or alternate on those. All right, it's also being shared out to Periscope and Twitter, and it's being uploaded to YouTube. Okay, not that too many people watch on YouTube. I know Miss Lisa was here yesterday and a few times on YouTube, so that's pretty cool that I get a regular visitor from YouTube. And I think that's all I have it being shared out to. All right, so we have a couple different messages in here. Aiden's in the house. Hello, Ann. How are you doing? Oh, there's my two cooks from over the pond. Over the pond, cooks over there. So let's angle this camera down. And actually, well, before we go, I'm going to show you the pans I'm going to be using. So these are the sheet pans by Pampered Chef, okay? And they come in 3 sizes. You can see the difference in the size, okay? This is the medium size one. The medium one is large, and then you have a half a sheet pan, okay? When you're working in a kitchen, a professional kitchen, sheet pans are usually like really, really big. Okay, they're like this big. They're really big. This one is half the size of a sheet pan, the very large one. Okay, so this should be like small, medium, and large, but this is actually the half sheet, the large, and then a medium sheet pan. Okay, and they are heavy. They are very, very heavy. And I think I'm going to use the large one. Okay, on this one. I think always make sure you get a pan that has a little bit more room than what you actually need, because you need to cover most of the surface. You're not going to get a big pan and put a little mount on it. Just doesn't work out. Okay, so we're going to get this pan and get it going here. All right, so let's put that over the side. And we're going to put all of our veggies on that one. All right, so it's great to watch on another platform when HAPS doesn't work. LOL. Yeah, Aiden has some problems on HAPS here, and I'm doing fine on it. Maybe it's the time of day that you do it, Aiden. I know the other day the HAPS was down, and then it came back up, and was the time period that you usually scope. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to flip over and cut some veggies up so we can get going. All right, so let's flip. I'm gonna pull you down on my tripod, flip the camera, there we go, and turn you a little bit so you're on my countertop. Okay, so I got my sweet potatoes and my potatoes. Let's do the potatoes first because these are easier. We're gonna leave the peels on here. All right, I already washed them. All right, I think I washed them anyway. Yeah, that's just eyeballs on there. And we're just gonna slice them. Okay, and I'm gonna slice them into like little wedges, like into 4s. All right, I'm not very good at slicing into what some are bigger than others. All right, there we go. Let's slice that. There we go. Actually, maybe even a little bit smaller because I sort of want them to cook quick. I'm going to cook them quick. We're going to slice them into 8s, okay? So slice in half, half again. And there you go. That's nice. Nice chunks of potatoes. All right. So I'm going to be doing up the 2 servings on here. However, I don't think my mom's going to eat this stuff. All right. So I'll be having this for breakfast tomorrow also. So I'm only going to do the two of the eggs. Okay. All right, there, to get protein in it. There. And that's looking like a lot, Alexis. I think that's going to be a lot for me. Anyway, I'm going to put this on my sheet pan, and we're going to get to the sweet potatoes. Okay. There, let's get the sweet potatoes. Now, the sweet potatoes have a harder skin, so I'm going to be using a serrated peeler. Now, this peeler comes in a set of 3. It comes with a regular peeler, serrated, and the julienne peeler. All right, and we're just going to peel our sweet potato. Okay, just peel it really quick. This is a very small. I haven't seen small sweet potatoes ever that came in the box like this. Usually, we get these over gigantic sweet potatoes, and my mom and I, we can usually just have even a sweet potato just for dinner. And if you put some black beans on there, man, it makes it great. Okay, oops, let's get that out of there. And just peel our sweet potato. I got 2 sweet potatoes here, okay? 2 small sweet potatoes. So we got 1 done, almost. There, get that off. Come on, you're sticking there. There. All right, let's get the other one. Here's another little baby sweet potato. Hello, Monica. How are you doing, Monica? You're over here on Haps. All right. Aiden, your boyfriend's over on Periscope. I know it's glitching. Haps is glitching overseas for Aiden. All right. So this is a serrated peeler. Now the serrated peeler actually, they have little ridges in here. Okay. So it's not, the regular peeler just peels nice and smooth, but this peels with a little bit of a ridge in it. Okay. It's just to help to get the thicker skin off. All right. And these peelers are only $15. Okay. All 3 for $15. You get a whole set for $15. And if you need a good peeler, these are really great peelers, especially that julienne one. That's my favorite one of all time. Okay, there we go. Got it all. All right, let me throw this stuff away. I don't keep my peels from my sweet potatoes. Okay. All right. There we go. And we're going to get our knife. And again, we're going to just slice these into nice pieces about the same size as our potato that we just cut up. Okay. There. There. And then I'm going to cut that into 4. Yeah. All right. I think these are a little bit smaller than the other ones, but that's all right. There. Cut it. There. And let's do that one right down in half. There. All right, we got 1 down. Let's do another one. There. Notice I'm holding my knife right. We got a pinch here. We've put our finger right there and grab it around it. Okay, like you're like holding it. Like, not going to let go. All right. Okay. And I like using the Santoku knife. I feel it's more comfortable in my hand, and I'm familiar with the blade. Okay. What you need to do is, once you have knives, you need to have a sharpening tool, and to sharpen your knives every 5 to 6 uses, you need to sharpen your knife. Okay. Hone it back up. All right. So we got our potatoes and our sweet potatoes here. Oops. And this is about 2 servings. All right. And we're just going to get some olive oil and put olive oil all over our potatoes. I'm going to make sure they're all separated there. And I'm going to get the olive oil. All right, so since I'm on Weight Watchers, I like to measure out how much I'm using. All right, and I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of olive oil. There we go. And I actually probably could use even avocado oil on this, because I'm putting it in at a higher temperature, but that's all right. Use avocado oil. Use avocado oil. It says vegetable oil, but I don't use vegetable oil. Vegetable oil doesn't do as good to you. All right. Oh, salt. We're gonna put some salt on here. All right. And what else does it say put on here? You can and Southwestern seasonings. Okay. So this is a Southwestern seasoning pack. I'm gonna send this to Bryce. All right. Because I have a Pampered Chef one that you can use Pampered Chef with, all right? So we're going to put some Southwestern seasonings on here. And if you tell the difference, the Southwestern seasoning, this is like really fine powder, whereas this one here, you can actually see the what's inside of it, okay? Like these are nice little dried things. So we're going to put some Southwestern seasonings on here. I'm just going to crunch them up. And then now we're going to toss it together. Okay. So 1 teaspoon of olive oil went on here. And you don't need a whole lot. All right. If you think you need more, then get some more on there. But while I'm doing it, the oil is also down on the bottom of the pan. Okay. But it looks like everything's covered, y'all. Okay. Everything got nicely covered. Just keep tossing it. All right. So all we have is potatoes and sweet potatoes on here. Now spread them out because you don't want them all clustered together because then they won't cook as good. All right. So you want to spread them. Make sure they're not touching. Okay. And we're going to put this back in the. We're going to put it in the oven. All right. All right. And at 425 degrees for 15 minutes. All right. Alexa, set the timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Starting now.
All right.
By the way, during this busy time of year, I can remind you to do something later so you don't forget. Just say, remind me.
Thank you. All right. So that Alexa drives me nuts. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is chop up the rest of our veggies. Okay. So we have some poblano peppers, red bell pepper, and a yellow bell pepper. Okay. And we're just going to chunk some of this up. Okay. And I'm just going to take off the bottom. I don't need to use all of it up. Okay. So I'm just going to take off the bottom of these babies. All right. And then slice one little down. Okay. Let's chop up these babies here. And again, I just want to chop it up into something of bite-sized pieces. Okay. There we go. Chop it up. All right. Red bell pepper almost done. Let's do this into 4s. We'll do this like the Brady Bunch. There we go. Nice pieces. All right. Next one, let's do this into 6s. We're trying to keep it at about the same size. All right. Nice and colorful. All right. This one. Let's do Brady Bunch there. And there. All right. All right. And then we have our poblano pepper. Now the poblano pepper, I'm not familiar with these as much. I know probably Monica uses a poblano pepper more than I do. Let's see. There. And we're going to cut this one. I'm not using all of it because this is a lot of food. All right. It says to use a whole poblano pepper, but I got we got red bell pepper there, green. I don't want to be eating this for days, you know. All right, so there's my peppers are ready to go. We're going to toss them in there in about 15 minutes. Oh, one more thing. We need an onion. We need an onion, y'all. I have one that's already started. Here we go. And we're going to get this one. Get that paper off of it. There. And I'm just going to chop my onion up also. Ooh, doesn't want to come off, y'all. All right. And that one needs to come off too. There we go. All right. Let's get that off. All right. And chop off the bottom part. We don't need that. You can put this in your stock if you want, but I'm going to throw it. All right. Oops. All right. Next, just do your onion. And again, we're just doing it into wedges. Okay. And there we go. Onion all done too. Okay. And I'm going to put some more olive oil on here and some Southwest seasonings and a little bit of kosher salt. Okay. Let's get our little bit. I'm going to spray some oil on here. Let's do avocado oil. There we go. Just a little bit goes a long way. There. Release it. There. And we're going to put some salt, kosher salt. Oops, knocked you around. And some Southwest seasonings. Okay. I'm going to toss this, and so when the 15 minutes are up, all we have to do is toss this into our potatoes and sweet potatoes in the oven already. Okay, let's just try and toss it, let it sit. All right, let's get those onions broken up. Okay, break up those onions. All right, hello, Benita. Good morning. How are you doing from Fort Myers? You're up early today. All right, there we go. Let's put this over the side and put my lid back on. I gotta wash my hands off, okay? All right, the next. All right, so now they tell us to do some sauce. All right, so we are doing Every Plate. Every Plate is a subscription service that you can have sent to your house. In my link, in my profile on Periscope, there's a link. You can go in there and there's a coupon for 20% off. If it's not there, just reach out to me and I'll send it to you, okay? You get 3 meals for 2 people for $38. But with that code, you get it for $20 off. So $18 for 3 meals. This is a no-brainer, y'all. Vanita, you can do this, and then you can cancel your service after you're done with it, so that they don't send you any more, or you can keep up with it and just use the weeks that you really want it to happen. Okay. So anyway, this one here is this is a cheese-tastic Southwest hash with fried eggs, peppers, and hot sauce crema. Okay. Hot sauce crema is sour cream and hot sauce put together with a little bit of water just to make it drizzly. Okay. So instead of using up all my points for this, for the sour cream, I thought, well, let's try to do it with some fat-free Greek yogurt. All right. So we're going to get 2 bowls out. Actually, we can use this one too. All right. And we have the sour cream in one. All right. And this is 1 ounce of sour cream, which is about 2 tablespoons. Okay. There we go. There we go. 1 ounce of sour cream. We're just going to put that in there. We're going to do it just the way they say it. And I'm going to do one that is more Weight Watcher friendly. Okay. There. All right. So I'm already cutting back because I'm not going to use the cheese. They have cheese. They have this cheese. This is like 4 ounces for this and another 2 ounces for this one. It's Mexican blend and Monterey Jack cheese. I'm going to put this in our drawer. And so when we need some cheese, I'm going to use the Laughing Cow cheese instead of this cheese. Okay. And since it's Mexican, we'll use a spicy pepper jack, a Laughing Cow cheese. This is the Laughing Cow. You don't even have to refrigerate it, but I refrigerate it. Okay. All right. And let's get this one out. This is our non-fat Greek yogurt. I'm going to reach in and see if I can get 2 tablespoons of it out. Mix it up. Just non-fat Greek yogurt. 2 tablespoons. Okay. We can get it out. I need that tiny little scraper over here. Here it is. Okay. Tiny scraper. Get that out. There's 1 tablespoon. And it might be a little bit more than that, but we'll just go with that amount. Let's clean that off. Good enough for me. I don't think we're going to need a whole lot of that. All right, so this is an experiment. We're doing 2 different cream sauces. All right, next we're going to use the chocolate spicy sauce. All right, and all depends how spicy you want it. If you want to put all of it in here or just a little bit, okay. It tells us to put in, while the potatoes are roasting in a small bowl, combine the sour cream with the hot sauce to taste. Add water 1 teaspoon at a time until it reaches a drizzle consistency. And we're going to season it with salt and set it aside. Okay, so let's put some in there and some in there. Okay. If we need more, I got more in the refrigerator, but that hot sauce, that should be more than enough. There. Okay. And I'm going to mix it with this one since we already have that. Okay. There. Now, if you tell me which one can I taste, which one, I probably can, because you know the sour cream is going to be much better, okay? But when you're trying to watch your weight, then you make some substitutions, all right? And I'm using the 1 cup prep bowl, and these are the nice little spoons that were available a while back. They're actually available also on the charcuterie set. I call them my little tasting spoons. but they're great for like the bowls and mixing things in it. All right, let's get a little water. All right, I'm going to do 1 teaspoon at a time. Okay, 1 teaspoon at a time. There's 1 teaspoon. And this one doesn't look like it's as much, so we're going to put that in there. And I'm going to make it more of a drizzle consistency. Okay, oh, that's looking nice. Okay, and let's get that one going. All right. There we go. All right, let's taste this one first. It has a tang to it. Ooh, it is hot. All right, let's drink some water while we're at it, okay? Good morning, Kelly. How are you doing? Hello, Cheryl from New Haven, Connecticut. How are you doing? Let's see. All right. Yeah. Oh, spicy laughing cow cheese. Exactly. Hello, Mary May. How you doing? I've roasted veggies with an egg. You know what, Mary? We've done it in the air fryer where we just put it in the those little small 5.5-inch cast iron things, and we roasted it in the oven in the air fryer, and it worked out great. But this time, I'm going to try and do it on the sheet pan like this thing is telling us to, and we'll go from there. Okay. All right. Let's taste this one. Of course, this one's going to taste far superior, but. I don't know. I think they both taste great. All right. This works. This one works. I'm okay. Okay, but I don't think I can really, you can tell that this one's more tart. That one is definitely creamier. But they both have the hot spice on it. All right. Oh, we need to put a little salt in here too. Let's put a little salt. Okay. A little salt over here. I need to use up a pinch of salt here and a pinch of salt there. There we go. When I say a pinch, it's a very tiny amount. All right, there we go. All right, next, what are we going to do? Clean up while we're at it, and then let's talk and go from there. All right, I don't need this. All right. Go there, goes there, cleaning up. I don't think I need my knives anymore. And I can put my peppers. We'll keep the peppers right there so we can give them as a final shot. It looks really pretty. And then these seasonings, I'm sending them up to Bryce. He can probably use it. It says garlic powder and Southwestern blend. I got to send him a packet today, along with Cheryl. Cheryl needs a packet too. So anyway, let's flip us around and say hello while everything cooks and see how much time we have left on our peppers. Alexa, how much time do we have on our timer?
You have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left on your 15-minute.
We got 3 minutes, y'all. All right. Let's see. It's your day off resting, says Vanita. Hello, Lisa, up in YouTube land there. You're the only one that watches on YouTube, Lisa. Okay. All right. So if you're on a Periscope, please share out. If you're on Facebook and you're on my business page, please share the broadcast out. If you are watching on any of them, please react with a heart or a thumbs up or a hug or a cry, okay? Because you're crying because you can't eat all this stuff, right? Let's see. The poblano peppers are mild pepper, says V. Okay, they are mild. The seed is like a jalapeno, all right? Poblano peppers are the best, says Monica. I didn't know you can eat the ends of the peppers. Yeah. You mean the bottom part? You eat that right up. You eat that right up, okay? Let's see. Switched over to Facebook, says Aiden. I like the jar one best. All right. Hello from Boise. Hello, Mandy. How are you doing? Let's see. Does anybody want to come in? I can invite you in, and you can come talk while we're cooking up these veggies, because it's going to take us another. Once the potatoes have roasted for 15 minutes, we're going to remove the sheet pan from the oven and add the poblano peppers, bell pepper, and onion, carefully tossed together with another drizzle of olive oil, garlic powder, and garlic powder. Oh, we have to put some garlic on there. We'll put some my favorite seasonings. I'm almost done with this one, and we're going to be using this one. I got another one. Okay. But we put the Southwest seasoning on there too. Return to the oven until everything is browned and tender for another 15 to 18 minutes. All right. And then while the potatoes and veggies have a few minutes left, we're going to do our eggs up. Okay. So that's pretty easy. All right. What Okay, let me see. Go back. I'm going back to see what I missed. Great. Low-fat Greek yogurt is very nice, says Ann Rush. What's the name of the hot sauce on the packet? This one here. It's Chocula. Chocula. I think that's how you say it in Spanish. All right. It's CHOLULA. Hot sauce. Chocula. All right. Or non-fat. I have fat-free. Fat-free. FF, not I guess non-fat. Some of them are low fat. Low fat is different than non-fat or fat-free. Okay. What are we making? We are making cheese-tastic Southwestern hash by Every Plate. All right. And I'm using the Pampered Chef pans, and these pans are really good. I mean, these pans will not warp on you. Like if somebody was to come in, you can hit somebody over the head with this one and use it as a weapon, y'all. And it's nice. These are nice. And they clean up really good, too. Okay. All right, there's my timer. Let's turn the timer off. Alexa, turn the timer off. There. And we're going to flip our camera over. I buy at Sam's Club, large bottle. Okay. We use Tabasco sauce. We're a Tabasco family. All right, let's put us down. And I'm going to bring out the tray. And hopefully, let me see. I'm gonna get my buddies out, my microwave grips. Yeah, I love these babies. Okay. All right. Of course, I put my head in. Where's Linda? My hair's probably sticking straight up. All right. So we have our little tray. This is the little tray. It's a medium-sized tray. These are cooking up really nice, and we're gonna put in our peppers and onions and just scatter them right on the hot tray, and it's making nice little colors right now. Okay. Spread them out. I'm gonna get a little scraper spatula and just spread them out. Make sure that they're all lying flat. I have the right size pan on this one. You don't want to crowd them. If you crowd them, it's going to steam them. Okay. And you don't want steamed vegetables. You actually want them roasted. Okay. Roasted. All right. I'm going to put on some garlic and herb rub here. I think I have a little bit left. Just enough for this one thing. Oh, get it all out, Alexis. All right. There we go. Man, this is nice, y'all. All right, I'm going to sprinkle some more salt on here. I normally don't put salt on it, but I think I'm feeling salty today. All right, give it a shimmy, and this is going back in the oven for 15 minutes. Alexa, turn the timer on for 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
There we go. That was fun. That was fun. All right. So let me see. All right. So who would like to be invited? I'm going to invite Ann in. We're going to invite user. There we go. And I can only do one at a time. If Ann wants to come in, or Natasha, would you like to come in, Natasha? No, Natasha's on Periscope. I can't invite from Periscope. I'm going to invite the people on Haps here. Okay. Let's see. Chris Bruce, how are you doing? Red and peppers. Yeah, look good. Red and yellow peppers are looking good. Those are really good. All right. So we have potatoes in there, sweet potatoes, onions, poblano peppers, red bell pepper, and a yellow bell pepper. Okay, just parts of them. All right, not the whole thing. If you have a lot of more people, then put the whole tray in there. Do a couple trays up. Get it all done at once. All right, and you can do this up and heat. I'm probably actually. Oops, here she comes. There's Ann. Hey, Ann, how you doing?
Hi, hello. I'm good, thank you.
What you doing?
For the invite.
Oh, you're welcome. I wasn't sure if you're going to come in. I was like, I don't know where Aiden went. I think he was over on Periscope anyway. So how you doing?
I'm all right, thanks. Finished
yeah,
work
what are you cooking? What are you cooking today?
I'm making chicken risotto.
Oh, okay. You know, I've never made risotto.
You don't never? Oh, you must try it. It's easy.
Well, I think Chef Ramsay makes it look really difficult because he yells at everybody. I was like, man, it must be difficult.
I don't yell at people.
We should do a side by side. And you teach me how to do risotto.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
Just send the recipe over. I'll get the ingredients and we'll go live and do it side by side.
We will do that.
Would be fun.
Yes, that would be nice. That could be cool.
That would be fun.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Okay, so I see you have nice long hair there. I have a problem that some of it's been falling out. Like over here, you see this like long streak. It's from a while back. I guess I had my rubber bands too tight, and so I have a lot of short ones that just fell right off. And so I'm like, man, I don't know what you do with this long hair. I sort of need a. We originally was growing it to donate it, and then COVID came in, and it's like I haven't gotten a haircut in 3 years.
Well, no, I think about probably about a year ago since I had my haircut, but just the ends, not much, just the ends.
I'm ready to just go like this, get the thing, and cut off some of this end, this part here.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
You know, so it's a problem having long hair. I'm like, wow, I have to sleep with it up, otherwise it's all around me.
Yeah, I started to do that as well. Just put it back in a ponytail or something.
Okay. All right. So, what did you have for breakfast today?
Well, I just had a roll at work today for breakfast.
Yeah.
So,
my mom's a bread eater.
Pardon?
My mom's the bread eater, and I ate the bread yesterday. I took all my points for bread yesterday. I had to eat 0 points the rest of the day.
Oh no! So you didn't get much to eat yesterday, then?
Oh no, I ate a lot. Even with 0 points, because my Weight Watchers is different from Aiden's Weight Watchers. Okay. Aiden is on the green plan, and he has very little 0 point foods, and he has to track every single thing he eats. Whereas I know what my 0 point foods are, and I try to eat all 0 point foods if I'm eating that bread over there, and it smells so good. Yeah, so like his eggs, there are points to it, but in my purple plan, which is the least amount of points, but you have a whole lot more free food. Like the sweet potatoes and the potatoes are all 0 points. The bell peppers, the onions, the only thing I have to count on that whole tray is that olive oil that I put on there. So I did about 1.5 teaspoons of olive oil on that whole entire tray. So we got that, and the egg 0, and then this Laughing Cow cheese is only 1 point. Okay. So you get really used to what is 0 and what's not. Do you have Weight Watchers over where you are? WW? It's called WW.
Yeah, we do, but not in my area. I have to go to the city if I want to go to the Weight Watchers. Yeah. I don't think there's anything in my town.
I do everything online. I don't go to a facility. I used to. Before COVID, we used to have our little church. We used to go to this little church and meet in their community room, but that stopped. And when I get down to my goal, I'm going to have to go to Jacksonville or up to Brunswick and get weighed in at one of the Weight Watcher buildings that they have.
Okay. I never thought of doing it online, but makes sense. Everything is online.
Everything's online. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Right.
Mary says she uses a soft clip. I just use one of the elastics in my hair, and I just throw it up on top like I did yesterday. Nobody even noticed I had my hair on top of my head yesterday. Usually it's on the braid.
Maybe because they used to see it being tied back or the braid anyway.
Yeah. So it's a challenge, says Aiden.
Can be. So where's it? Is Aiden watching? He's watching from Periscope. And he's not made risotto either. We have to do it together all three then one day. I'll teach you both.
Yeah. If you broadcast on HAPS using a laptop, because you can have like up to 8 people on HAPS when you use a laptop. Okay.
I haven't tried using the laptop yet. My connection Wi-Fi is not that great in my kitchen. So I'm not sure it will work, but I have to try it out one day. Or maybe
I did it once. I had the styrofoam box over here with my laptop on it. I just felt really funky doing it that way. Now, I did see LaTanya. She's a Pampered Chef consultant here up in Virginia, and she did 2 accounts with HAPS, and she brought her own self in on the 2 accounts. And I was like, well, that's one way of doing it.
Yeah.
But you can do it. You can come live on you can be on, I think, the same account and do a different phone rather than doing 2 different accounts. I can barely keep up with 1 account on it.
No, I tried with the 2 with 2 phones and 2 different accounts, and it works. But also, I think the one camera, the gimbal, kind of it tilted, so all of a sudden they couldn't see anything on the one camera, and then I had with my back on the other one or something. I can't really remember. So
yeah, it's really hard to keep focus to look at the 2 different screens and see what are you actually seeing, because even on Latanya's, her one was like slightly off. You only saw stuff at the bottom what you were supposed to see, and then you saw the back of her or side of her head on the other one. I was like, we got to figure out different camera angles when we do food, you know, like you need one like right where I am right now. And then, but even if I look down, you're still going to see what I'm doing right here. There's going to be a lot of stuff on my countertops, a lot of tripods.
Yeah, that's another thing, because you also want it to be high enough so people can see what you're actually doing.
Yeah, we're limited because we are. I guess.
Hey, Swifty.
We're pioneers on doing this food stuff, you know. Because usually you just have to rely on people on TV to show you how to do stuff, or especially if it's live. We're pioneers in the live broadcasting, because there's a lot of them that take their little clips and they go, oh, let's fidget all together. But to do it live and like, oops, I messed up, or oh, this came out great. You know, it's the whole process from the beginning to end. And we don't see that on YouTube. It's all more plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
Yeah. I mean, I do watch some recipe things or cooking pro on YouTube, but as you said, it's, oh, you do this and then so, but what did you do before you went to that? So sometimes I feel I'm missing something when I watch on YouTube.
Yeah, and you do, if you're watching it and they're like, oh, it looks so easy, but then when you get to it, you're like, oh my God, it's taking me 3 hours when this girl did it in like 30 seconds, you know. I noticed your hair, but I didn't mention it, said Lisa on YouTube. And thank you, Sandra, for the high 5 award. There you go. I'm happy to give it a try on the laptop. Hey, Swift Beats is in here. Swift Beats gave a high 5 award too. Hello, Swift Beats, how you doing? So all right, I need to get the egg going. I think, should I just do the over easy egg or sunny side up egg? Figure out what egg would you like me to do? Anne.
Sunny side up.
Sunny side up. Okay. Right. The only thing I don't like about putting my pots on my stove is that the heat rises and then my hands just get hot over there. So let's put that way. All right, we got the pan. Pan is slightly warm. I got my eggs down here. All right. And sunny side up is the easiest egg to do. All right. It doesn't take but like seconds to do it. And I still have my cheese. So we'll put the cheese, we'll just scatter it on the veggies and let it ooze into it rather than using the other cheese. So I'm still trying to do my Weight Watchers, even though this Every Plate had a lot of cheese on it. I'm like, yeah, you can use the regular cheese and it'll be yummy, yummy, squirmy in my tummy. But that 1.6 is outweighing the cheese. I still have 2 more to do. I still have balsamic glazed pork chops. And I have the, this one here looks really good. This is the black bean soup. And the black bean soup should be almost, it has all 0 points for me, except for the cheese and sour cream. So this should be really low points, okay?
That sounds nice.
Yeah. I had somebody tell you, don't be talking about Weight Watchers, but you know what? It's a vital part of my day. Because I plan what I'm going to eat almost from breakfast to when I go to bed, except for at night, I get really like, oh, I should have this. And yesterday, it seems Every Plate is big on their cheese. I think so too, Mary. I think they are too, because everything had cheese on it this week. I'm like, wow. Let's see. Except for the balsamic pork. Now, this one here is very low in points because it has potatoes and zucchini in it. But the pork is like 1 point per ounce almost. Okay. Yeah, this is very low, except for the pork on it. Let's get that off. And I don't need this anymore. I have to clean up as we go. All right, so I think my handle's cooling off right now. Let's see how much more time we have on it. Alexa, how much time do you have on the timer?
You have 3 minutes left on your 15-minute timer.
Pretty good about getting down to that 3 minutes marker.
Yeah.
And it's looking really good. I'm going to give it a swish down there.
It looks really nice, the vegetables and the potatoes.
Yeah, the vegetables look really good. They're sizzling up too. There you go. Oh, they're nicely getting brown. Okay. It may take a little bit longer than the 3 minutes. It may take another 2 minutes because I want them a little bit more golden brown on there. Mary, I'm the same way, Mary, using minimal amount of cheese on my food so I can save it for, I like to save most of my points for dinner with my mom. Yesterday I came back in and I didn't know what to make for dinner, so she had these chicken patties. They're chicken breasts. They're pretty good. They're from QVC, and then I made macaroni and cheese, y'all. So I took like 7 points with macaroni and cheese. What else we have? All right. So if anybody's interested, I'm looking to do side-by-side cooking, and I'm doing one with Anne right here. I'll probably do another one with Aiden, but I'm looking for somebody in the United States that wants to do a cooking scope. Okay. And what I'm going to do is actually, I got Taste Buds here. Taste Buds is a new subscription service by Pampered Chef, and they send you 3 different new seasonings every month. All right. And this month, I got 2 of them. All right. They sent us crushed peppercorn and garlic, and this is a lot of seasonings in here. All right. We also have garlic, and the new one that's out is lemon garlic. All right. They also sent us a pea protein pack. All right, which I'll send that out to somebody. And I'm looking for somebody to help me make like some of these meals. This one here is a steak and cauliflower in the skillet. Okay. Steak and cauliflower skillet. That looks really, really good. It has mushrooms in it, cauliflower, steak, and spinach in that one. This one here, this one looks really good too. This one here is white bean, kale, and chicken sausage stew. And there's some substitutions. We can use just regular ground turkey or ground chicken in it rather than the sausage. Okay. And this one uses the garlic and garlic rub. And then this one's a lemon garlic veggie bowl. This one looks really good too. This one has kale in it. It has Brussels sprouts in it, quinoa, a little bit of hummus goes in this one. And this one. So I'm looking for somebody that wants to go live and try these. All right. Or at least come live anywhere. And I'll send you the recipe and the seasonings if you want to do that. Okay, but I can only send it in the United States. Otherwise, I'll be sending it across the sea. Might not get there till April.
The lemon garlic is nice. I've tried some.
The lemon garlic?
Yeah.
I never had that. That's a brand new seasoning by Pampered Chef. It just came out January 1st. Okay. So just out there for anybody, just raise your hand. All right. And you don't have to do the face on face like this. You can actually just do the hands down one version. Alexa, turn the timer off.
You're putting her to work today.
Say what?
You're putting her to work today. The other Alexis.
I am putting her to work today. We didn't do the question of the day. Let's do the question of the day and you can help me out, okay? Because let me see how my veggies are doing good down there. All right, I'm going to turn it off. We're going to cancel that off and just let the rest of the heat do there. Hello, Mark. Happy Friday. How you doing? Alexa, what's the question of the day? Now, listen.
January 15th, 2022 falls on a Saturday.
Well, okay. Alexa, what's the question of the day?
Good morning. Here is today's question of the day. The topic is science. It is worth 4 points. Which physicist discovered that a wave's frequency changes when the source and the observer move toward or away from each other? You can choose from A. Albert Einstein, B. Rosalind Franklin, C. Christian Doppler, or D. Isaac Newton.
I'll have her repeat it. Alexa, repeat the question. Alexa, repeat the question.
Mari, what is the Doppler effect?
She did not give it to us.
Okay, I see what you did there. All right, now what?
Okay,
She
we
missed
never
it.
think about it, but we're encountering waves.
I don't know if I won or
every
lost.
moment. Everything we see comes from light waves, and everything we hear comes from sound waves. They're vibrations, and the rate at which they vibrate is their frequency. For example, Low sound waves have a low frequency, and high sound waves have a higher frequency.
Murray, you must have been a stitch in physics class.
I never took it, but I did find this out. Let's start with the most basic kind of waves, waves in water. Okay, so let's say
She didn't give us the answer.
Of a symmetrical pond,
That was Doppler.
and I'm dropping pebbles one at a time.
Somebody ask your Alexa what the answer is, because I think it's the same question all over. All over.
On one shore, and our producer, Soraya Muhammad, is standing on the other shore.
Let's see if I can get her to ask.
The waves that reach you
Alexa,
exactly the same.
Stop. Alexa, what was the answer to today's question?
Of course.
But if I
Man, she's really mean. She's being obstinate today. Alexa, stop. Alexa, what was the answer to today's question?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
That was a good answer, though.
Oh my God. Whatever, right? That's funny. All right, let's get the egg going here because we're gonna plate this whole thing up. All right. So I have my 8-inch fry pan. All right, and this is an 8-inch fry pan. If you don't have Pampered Chef, make sure. Do you put paper towels or something between your pots and pans so they don't scratch? Anne?
I've got those woolen things you can put in between. Something
Okay.
similar to what you have.
Oh, I don't have to do it because these pans don't scratch. I can actually put pots and pans. I stack them like that. They're scratch resistant. But if you have like Teflon pans or anything, put something between them so they don't get ruined. Okay, because a lot of times you think, oh, why is my pans getting ruined? It's because you put metal on metal and they scratch. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to spray this with a little bit of oil. I'm going to use avocado oil on here. Okay. There we go. Just spray a little bit on there. Not a whole lot. All right. And I'm going to turn my stove on. And we're going to get it hot. Not really, really, really hot because you want it, unless you want your eggs brown. But I try not to do too much brown eggs. Now, one thing to do with over easy eggs, you can get a little lid that fits right on top or fits right on the bottom right here. And you can actually cook your egg, your sunny side up egg this way. It'll cook the top down and the bottom up with this on here. Okay. Or you can just nicely do it in the pan itself. Okay. And I like it. Sometimes I like it over easy and I just flip the egg gently over because I like my eggs runny. Okay. Who's that, Anne?
That was my son.
Oh, you have a son. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 15.
15. Oh, wow. So what does he want to do when he gets out of school?
Well, his latest plan is go to Harvard and then become a businessman on Wall Street.
Oh, really? Wow.
But we'll see. I mean, he's still young, so he can have a million other plans in his head. So who knows what he wants to do?
Yeah. So, well, not that long. How many? Is he have 3 more years left of school? 3.
Yeah, he's got public school to finish. Then he might go on to college after that. He's not really sure if he wants to do that yet.
Oh yeah, you definitely have to go to college if you're going to go on Wall Street.
Yeah.
Hey,
True.
Hey Jess from Beirut, how you doing? We're doing our egg and we have our veggies done up. I'm gonna put this over to the side and get my veggies out of the oven.
Hello, Jess.
All right. And these are the veggies that we have cooking up. All right. And it's Southwestern hash is what it's called, and they are looking really good. All right. I'll put them on there. They'll keep hot because the tray is nice and hot. And I need the spring for. There we go. Oh, these are nice. There we go. All right. Peppers are all done, and that's nice. All right. Nice over there. We got our egg going on. And again, if you want to cook it like a little bit quicker, just put the little lid on it, and it's going to cook from the bottom up and the top down because of the steam that's in there. It's cooking it. The only thing is, when you do it this way, your egg may get a little white over it because it's actually cooking the albumin on top of it. Okay, so just let it sit for a second, and we're going to be fine. And I'm going to get a plate, and we're going to plate up my plate. I'm going to use half of those vegetables over there. Here's half the veggies over there. And then we're going to put the eggs on top of it. Okay.
I'm going to try making those veggies one day.
These veggies, these look really nice. Let's leave it there for a second until this is cooked.
And they look easy to make.
Yep. It's just a combination. I never really put sweet potatoes in hash. That was a good one. Okay. It's nicely cooking up right now. And it's on medium heat. Do not cook your eggs on high heat. And if your eggs get too hot, then just take them off the bottom of the burner down here. Even if it's electric burner, you can still pull your pan up so it doesn't scorch on the bottom. Okay. So, and you can see how one is like getting white right there. It's just cooking really good. Okay. There we go. Almost done. Almost done. Just take it off. Let it sit. And that's the sunny side up egg. Now, if you want it over easy, I'm going to take one off. Let me see if I can get a little bit of a knife. Separate one. And I'm going to get one off because this one looks like it's done. I'm going to put our half of our veggies on here. Let's see if it's looking like half. I still need a few more. Try and get that red one up. There. All right. About half is already done. All right. And we're going to add one of our eggs. Let's use this one. Okay. This one looks like it's nicely done. And I'm going to show you how to do one over easy. Okay. So all over easy is just flip it. You see how nice and your egg can fly around. That's what you should have your non-stick pans do. It did have a little bit of oil. Okay. But that just helps the pan glide around. And then there we go. Apply it. Oh, and I broke the egg. No big deal. Just let it sit for there for a second. And I'm going to flip it on the plate. Turn it upside down, the right side up.
I've tried doing that a few times, but it never works for me.
There we go. There we go. And there is our eggs. And we can actually look. And it should be just enough that it's not, this one's actually cooked pretty good. It's not runny, but this one is a runny one. Okay. It's nice and runny on there. All right. And there's our eggs. Pretty cool. Okay. So I usually put the salt on top of this. If you need a little bit more salt, you can add a little bit more on here, or pepper if you want pepper on it. But you have the peppers from the veggies down there. So on Weight Watchers, this is only like 2 points for this entire thing because I put oil on it. Okay. One thing that we forgot to do is put the cheese. Put my 1 point cheese on here. I should put it underneath the eggs itself. All right, and so what I'm going to do is slice this thing. It's in a little triangle, and I'm going to get my cheese and slice it right in half. There we go. My egg is still on my little fork, my little knife, and I'm going to just put it right underneath my eggs, and the warmth of the egg will melt this cheese. All right, just let it sit.
Was that a spicy? Alexis, was that a spicy laughing cow cheese you had?
That cheese is a little bit spicy. Yeah, that cheese is like this cheese
from Laughing Cow.
Yeah, from Laughing Cow. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably like a 2 for me, anyway. All right, so then we need to put in our nice little cream fresh. Okay, now this one here has 0 points because this was the one that we did with the not HelloFresh, it's Every Plate. This is the one we did with the set Greek yogurt and hot sauce and a little bit of water. Okay, so you can add a little bit of splotchies here. It's not in drizzly form. I should get my drizzler, and the drizzler might be able to do a better job, but I'm not sure where I put it. Just like my my sharks, I can't find my sharks. I'm gonna put a little bit of this one. This one is with the sour cream on it. We'll put one on one side, one on the other. There we go. And then we can eat into it. All right, let's see how it looks. Where's my little my little knife? There we go. Okay. And let's taste it. I'm gonna taste a good one first. The sour cream one. There we go. All right, pretty good. The seasonings really make it. I have put the Southwest seasoning on here. It is a little spicy though. Woo. We have a little kick here, y'all. Add a lot of water to make it drizzly. Yeah, a lot more water.
Do you like spicy food, Alexis?
I do like spicy food.
Yeah, so do I.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, add a lot more water to make it drizzly, but sometimes instead of drizzling sauce on the top of stuff, put it on the side, and then you can dab your fork in it and then taste it from there. All right, so we have this side. This side is spicy. This one should be just as spicy. All right, so the only difference between the two sauces is that the Greek yogurt is a lot tangier. It has a tang to it. Other than that, it tastes great. Other than that. All right, well, I think
it looks really nice. It looks delicious.
It is just, and this is what they call for dinner. So Southwestern hash with the egg and your hot sauce cream on top of it. All right, I'm gonna eat this up. I think we're all done for today. Okay.
I'm gonna try and make that one day because it looks easy and well spiced.
All right, so if you found value in my scopes, please come on back because we do cooking almost every single day. Okay. And I like my eggs over easy, says Mary. I flip early not to have brown on the bottom. Yeah, there you go. Flip early to have not in the brown on the bottom. Is that exactly right? Okay. So thanks for coming in and spending a little bit of your time with us. And
no problem. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, I'm almost at an hour. I did it under an hour today. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm going to eat up my breakfast and then go for a walk. All right. And then back online. All right. But anyway, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm here and you can get you any of these tools into your kitchen. We can help you spend a little bit of money, save a lot of money by hosting your own show, or earn money by becoming a Pampered Chef consultant. I'll probably come on. Maybe I'll do a coffee scope later on Periscope. Okay. All right. Thanks, Anne. I'll talk to y'all later. All right.
All right. Enjoy your breakfast.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.